Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eliana and thank you so much for joining me today. As you can see, we are in the car, so it's a gym vlog, kind of. If I'm being honest with y'all, I have not consistently worked out for the past 2 months, okay? Life has been hectic and I honestly have just not been making it a priority. And I know in my past videos, I've talked about discipline and all of that, and I just honestly have not been keeping it disciplined. So today we are going to get out of our workout slump. There's a few things that we should keep in mind when we're doing this, and a few things that have helped me get to this point, because I was so bored with my old routine. I dreaded going to the gym and working out, quite frankly. So that needs to change. I felt like I didn't have time. That needs to change, and I was not fueling my body with the nutrients it needs to be able to lift heavy weight. So every time I went, I felt like not good. So with that in mind, we're gonna do it. I'm going to walk y'all through the workout with me. It's not my workout. I'd like to preface that. I got it from another YouTuber, but I just needed a new routine. So that was first order of business, find a new routine that got me excited about working out. Second order of business was picking out a cute outfit, which I will show you later. I'm going to do my hair up. Third was getting my nutrition right. I've been meal prepping this week, and I tried a new recipe because my old recipes were not hitting and I just needed something new. So they've been good so far. When you're getting out of a slump, this is some stuff that I do that helps me, because this is not the first slump I've had working out, but it's definitely been the longest because I just did not prioritize it. So here's some practical things that you can do that's not just well, feel motivated or go to the gym. These are things you can do before you even hit the gym that will help you get out of that slump. First is to find a workout routine, something that you genuinely enjoy doing. Okay, this can be strength training, this can be yoga, walking, something you actually enjoy doing, and find a routine that's going to keep you excited about going to the gym. There's such a push in the strength, building, working gym community to stick to a routine for months. And yes, you will see results that way, but if your goal is not to get muscle, and look aesthetically pleasing, maybe your goal is just to feel fit and you want to work out for health benefits, you don't have to stick to a routine for months, years on end. Okay, it's good to switch it up every once in a while. So that's what I did. I had to go find a totally new routine. My routine was boring me to no end. So that is what the first order of business was, finding a routine. Second thing that helps me is to pick out my outfits ahead of time. This sounds so mundane, but for real, pick out what you're gonna wear. Make it cute, make it basic, make it something you're comfortable and confident in, and rock it. One of the things that got me was just, I don't want to wear any of these, but pick out something that you like. This is one of my favorite leg day outfits. I wear it every leg day. It's basic, but it gets me excited about going to the gym. 3 is find a good playlist. Okay, so I had been listening to hardstyle, and when I was on my mission trip with my church, I literally fell asleep to my workout playlist. And if you can fall asleep to your workout music, you're probably doing it wrong. I'm just saying. So that was another thing. I was just absolutely not. We need to find different playlists. 3 is to get yourself to the gym. Eventually you're gonna have to actually go and do your workout. Just saying. So I am literally in the parking lot for my school's gym talking to y'all right now. And part of it is also you have to make time. I wrote down in my planner, workout, 12. I'm late for my appointment, actually. It's like 12:26 right now. Failing to plan is planning to fail. Lastly, something that I was thinking about is to write down your whys. Whys, plural. I made this up as far as I know about. But specifically for your slump, remember why you started working out. Okay, for me, honestly, it was because I had stopped moving my freshman year of college, and so I was like, oh, let me start moving again. And then I was looking up ways to move, and strength training came across, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to be like super strong. That sounds amazing. So that's was like why I started. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to move my body. And then think about why you stopped. For me, it was multiple reasons. Life got hectic. I didn't make it a priority. I got bored with my workout routine. I low-key felt like an imposter because everyone was like, oh my goodness, you're so strong. But like, I didn't look strong. And then think about, why are you starting working out again? Like, what is your why this time? I feel like your why changes in different stages of your life, and now my why is like, I love being strong. I love the feeling of being strong, and I want to continue keeping that feeling. With that being said, we are going to go work out, and I will see you inside. First order of business is to get that hair under control, looking cute, and then start with a dynamic warm-up. This just means you're moving while you're stretching, and I did forward lunges, some side lunges, and some hip mobility movements throughout this, and just make sure your muscles are warm enough to start. This is going into hack squats. I was supposed to be doing 3 sets of 8. I ended up doing a warm-up set as well of 8 just because this was a new hack squat machine. And with these, you should be trying to go below parallel, just meaning like your bottom is going below your knee bend. But I also added in this clip because I could not re-rack this hack squat machine to save my life. I tried so many hards, and this was my second or third rep, third set, so I had not figured this out by then. So there's no shame in like not knowing what you're doing. As you can see, everyone is just going about their business. Next up was RDLs for 3 sets of 8. So for these, you want to hinge at the hip first, and imagine like you're closing a door with your bottom, and it's really focusing on those hamstring muscles. So you want to keep the weights as close to your leg as possible and really focus on hinging at the hip first and keeping a slight bend in your knee. This next exercise is an elevated reverse lunge with a knee drive. So pretty much you're gonna step back into a reverse lunge and then take that same leg you stepped back with and drive your knee up with it. In the original workout routine plan, it did have this as being a banded reverse lunge and knee drive, but I did not have a band here, so I just did it no weight to see how much I could handle, and then I held 5-pound plates on each side. So next we're going into some unilateral work for our hamstrings. We're going to do 3 sets of 8 of leg curls. You can do any kind of leg curls. The Lion leg curl machine was just open at my gym, so that's what I used. And this was pretty good, honestly. My left leg is a lot weaker than my right leg though, so that was a little embarrassing. Now we have 2 sets of 20 for leg extensions. This was insanity. My legs were physically shaking, like I could see them shaking, and I was going pretty light compared to what I normally do on leg extensions, and I was dying. Our final exercise of this workout was prisoner hold drop set. So prisoner hold is pretty much just a reverse lunge that you hold, hence the name hold. So what I did here to make it a drop set was I held 2.5 plates in both of my hands, and then when I felt like I couldn't make it anymore, I dropped the them and went as long as I could without the weight, which honestly was like 5 seconds if I'm being real with y'all. But I was super proud of myself because I could do these longer than I thought I would, and I never even knew about this exercise until today. You should be finishing every single exercise with a cool down, and it's a static cool down, so that means you just get to sit and stretch, and it feels so good, and it really helps you not be sore for the next day. Flexing is, of course, a must. And walking to my car, y'all, it was so hot. My face was so red. Alright guys, this is me after the workout. As you can tell, I am as red as a tomato. That was a great workout. I feel amazing. If you want to try it, like, this is a good workout. I have no complaints about it whatsoever. I think it was a great balance. It was a quads and hams day, so obviously you're not going to have like all those glute muscles. So I was even thinking during my cool down, like, okay, is there anything I would change about this workout? And honestly, no. It was a great balance of quads and hams, because I think oftentimes, like, when people do quads and hammy day, like, they hyper focus on one of those muscle groups. Those prisoner holds, I don't remember what they're called right now, but those at the end were killer. Like, I thought I was going to die, quite honestly. And it was also a good way of like getting back in check with my strength level. I did lose a lot of strength, I will say. Like, I was doing 45s for those RDLs and it was hard, and usually I'm at 55 for RDLs, so I've definitely lost a lot of strength in my muscles, which can be discouraging. But I'm also like, I've come so far. I used to not be able to do RDLs at all. I could not figure them out to save my life, but now I can like just come back and do 45s on each. Like, I'm very grateful to have that strength that I've built up over time. The last like tip, remember, you know, get your food right, pick out some fun clothes, find a good routine, find a good playlist, prepare yourself to work out, to crush your workout, you know. But then afterwards, like, reward yourself. If that's, you know, having an everything shower, if that's getting yourself a little drink, if that is getting yourself, you know, your meal prep that you prepped, or, you know, having lunch without working through it. Reward yourself in some way, because incentives, you know, go to our brain, and our brain remembers after we work out, we get something good. I will say, I know you don't want to hear the just get yourself to the gym, but honestly, that's a big part of the battle, is showing up to the gym. But prepare yourself to move your body. If you're in a slump, the more you move, the more you're going to remember why you love working out in this way. So that is all the advice that I have. I am, you know, still working on getting out of my slump, but that has definitely helped me, and I'm gonna do the same thing tomorrow, quite frankly. So with that being said, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and leave a comment down below about what you do when you get in those workout slumps. I would love to hear any advice you guys have to say. I love y'all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!